So this one is another artist I've never heard of, Laura Marling, and the song is Master Hunter. Really, as I was looking on YouTube, my choices for this one were kind of between the music video or this live performance. I felt like maybe the live performance might be a little cooler. I know a lot of people on my channel really like live performances, so I was like, yeah, I'll do a live performance on this one. So just excited. Hopefully we're in for a treat here. So again, this is Laura Marling, Master Hunter, and this one's coming to us live from, I think, some like talk show or something. So here we go. Let's give it a shot.
Now we sweep round into the middle of the room, welcoming back into this studio somebody who first appeared on the show when she was only 17. We're delighted to have her now, hearing songs from her new album. We welcome Laura Marling.
I am a master hunter. I cured my skin. Now nothing gets in. Nothing not as hard as it tries. You want a woman cause you wanna be safe. Well, I tell you that I've got a little lot on my plate right now. You want a woman who'll call your name. It ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. I don't stare at water anymore. Water doesn't do what it did before. It took me in into the edge of insane when I only meant to swim. I nearly put a bullet in my brain when the rhythm took me in. I am a master hunter. You let men into your bed. Did they not know you well? They can't get into my head. They don't have a hope in hell. See, the thing is, we are so alone. There's nothing we can share. You could get me on the telephone, but you won't keep me there. No, 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 you won't keep me there. Take me somewhere I can grow. Give me something and let me go. Tell me something I don't know. I have some news. I have some news. Is this what you think I do in life when I'm not being used? You're not sad, you live for the blues. You're not sad, you live for the blues. Oh, I have some news. Wrestling the rope from darkness is no fucking life that I would choose. I am a master hunter. I cured my skin. Now nothing gets in. Nothing that is hard as it tries. I am a master. I am a master. I am a master hunter.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Not quite what I was expecting, I gotta say, but pretty damn good. Lyrically, I thought it was super interesting, so I definitely want to dive into those lyrics right away. But let's go ahead and talk about it. First, this About section mentions quite a bit here. Master Hunter is the first single from Marling's fourth album. Damn. Once I Was an Eagle from 2013. Okay, so she's been around for a while. That's what it sounds like. Compared to her work up to that point, that is, before her self-assured embrace of the electric guitar and short movie, it stands as one of her most aggressive and musically propulsive, relentless songs. Attributes which are not usually associated with most guitar-driven folk music, but which match both the content of the song and ultimately Marling's perception of her own personality. She noted as much in an interview with British newspaper The Telegraph on the occasion of her shortlisted nomination to the Mercury Music Prize 2013 that, I suppose it is my nature, I feel more akin to something aggressive rather than delicate. That's pretty cool. It is indeed a resolute anthem to independence, self-reliance, and personal strength when confronted with other people's skewed and flawed expectations, and particularly here, those held by male romantic interests of her behavior. Okay, cool. I kind of got that from listening to this one, I will say. So kind of glad to be justified as I read this little about section, but yeah, I'm curious where that sort of master hunter line comes from. I'm not going to read all this, but I'm a master hunter. I cured my skin. Now nothing gets in. Nothing, not as hard as it tries. So kind of building that wall around you, not letting others in a certain way. You want a woman because you want to be saved. Well, I tell you that I've got a little lot on my plate, and you want a woman who will call your name. It ain't me, babe. No, it ain't me, babe. I don't stare at water anymore. Water doesn't do what it did before. Took me in and to the edge of insane when I only meant to swim. I love that line. That was so like poetic and well written. I feel like I don't stare at water anymore. Water doesn't do what it did before. Took me in and to the edge of insane when I only meant to swim. I nearly put a bullet in my brain when the rhythm took me in. I see that water as sort of her, like a relationship, right? Like I only meant to kind of try it out and have some fun, that sort of thing. And then this relationship went south and like nearly drove me insane. I think that was just so well written. I'm a master hunter. You let men into your bed. Do they not know you well? They can't get into my head. They don't have a hope in hell. You see the thing is, we are so alone. There's nothing we can share. You could get me on the telephone, but you won't keep me there. No, you won't keep me there. Take me somewhere I can grow. Give me something. Let me go. Tell me something I don't know. I have some news. Is this what you think I do in life when I'm not being used? You see, you're not sad. You live for the blues. I thought that was a cool line as well. You see, you're not sad. You live for the blues. You're not sad. You live for the blues. I have some news. Wrestling a rope from darkness is no fucking life that I would choose. So really maybe not wanting to grapple with uncertainty is kind of what I take away from that one. I am a master hunter. I cured my skin. Now nothing gets in. Nothing not as hard as it tries. I'm a master hunter. I cured my skin. Now nothing gets in. You want a woman because you want to be saved. And I think this is, to me, is like the crux of what she's saying, is like, you only want a woman like for yourself, right? That kind of thing. But that ain't me. Like, I'm not going to be your savior, that kind of thing. I don't stare at water anymore. Water doesn't do what it did before. I think lyrically this one's really solid. There's a lot here, so I'll just kind of wrap it up. But yeah, I think lyrically this one really gets to the point and really plays with metaphor a lot in a way that I think really does a good job. So I give it 2 big thumbs up lyrically. Instrumentally, vocally, I think vocally it took me a second to get used to her vocal performance. I think it sounded just a little off when she started, but as she kind of got into it, I was like, okay, she's like doing something here, right? It's not off, I guess, if that makes sense. But I did like the vocal performance here. I did like her guitar work. I think was very solid too. It's sort of very like Western vibes. Which I dug a whole lot, so that was really cool. And again, I think this falls more so in folk music. Not that the genre really matters all that much, but just very cool on the guitar, very well sung as well. I think I was kind of hoping that this was actually building up to something. I think it was fine the way it was, but I thought it would have been really cool if this like suddenly turned into a rock song or something. But that's just me. I like to rock out. So I think instrumentally, vocally, she did a really solid job. I give it 2 thumbs up. As far as replay value goes, this one is not exactly what I normally listen to, but I did like it quite a bit. And so I think it does have a place on my playlist. I don't know how often I'll listen to it in comparison to some other songs, but I still thought it was a really good song and lyrically fantastic. I think the guitar was great. Her performance vocally was great. So, I still give it like a thumb up for replay value. I still thought it was pretty solid. So, overall, a great song. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. Definitely something different. And like we've been kind of saying, like, yeah, this is something that not a lot of reaction channels are probably doing. So I'm very happy to kind of get out there and get to listen to some smaller artists, or at least artists that I've never heard of before. I got to be careful because I think one time I called an artist small and they're like, no, this artist is huge. You just don't know about that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I don't know about a lot. And that's the whole point of the channel, is to learn more about music. So, all right. Anyway, that was a great one. Thank you so much for the request.